What's going on, Paychecks? Ashley Malcolm here, Zone 12, Orlando Central. Chiming in for tips from the top. I've got a few things for y'all, hopefully to grind out the last week of January. If you are struggling to get to the number that you wanted to get to, or maybe you're crushing it and you just want to add more, I would suggest you get a pen and paper, maybe write a few things down, because I've got a few last minute things for you to help you crush the last week of January. One of the most important things you can do is plan out your day the night before. It will make you hands down more successful and ready to take on the day if you wake up knowing where you're going to go. Take 5 to 10 minutes and write an entire agenda of where you're going to be at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 9:30, 10 p.m. If you are going to a presentation, make sure you're writing down around those places where you can go and hit up and cold call before you leave the presentation. And then on the right hand side of my itinerary or agenda for that day, I usually write my things to do or clients that I must follow up with so I don't forget. We are so busy that no matter how many times you tell yourself you won't forget something, you will forget it. So write things down. Secondly, I am a huge advocate of getting up early, ready to start the day. So I generally start my days around 6 a.m. Oftentimes I'm not finishing until 8, 8:30 or 9. That might be a long day for some people who have families. That's understandable. However, I would highly recommend not starting work late or not quitting work early if it means you're going to do working out this week. I think that this job can be all the work-life balance that you want it to be. You just have to make conscious decisions of when that is. When is a good time to do that? And everyone probably knows this. I get a lot of jokes because I travel a lot. So it is very possible. You just have to figure out when it's appropriate. Make sure you schedule a lunch every single day this week with a referral source, with someone that can give you business. So make sure you're setting up with CPAs, current clients, bankers, insurance agents, somebody from your networking group. Share your goals. Make sure your referral sources, bankers, accountants, insurance agents know your goals. I would always recommend telling everyone someone on the smaller side. So maybe you need 10 sales, but recommend telling everyone you only need 2. If you make the number too unattainable sounding, they might think that they don't know how to get you to 10 sales. However, they might be able to refer you into 1 or 2 sales. So I am a huge fan of sharing your goals with everyone, saying them out loud. Don't be embarrassed by them. It is one of the best ways to hold yourself accountable. That if you are on social media, you're doing it for work purposes only, and you're not doing it because you're sidetracked. So I don't ever try to post to Facebook or Instagram during work hours. I think that it's a huge distraction alone, and it's very easily for us to get distracted anyway. So I would challenge you to stay off social media unless it's pertaining to work. One of my favorite new things to telemarket is metrics. So I could not be a less fan of metrics if I tried. However, what I've discovered when I go to do my metrics and I'm updating run dates because it says my run date's too old, or I need to attach revenue, or I need to log activity, is there's low-hanging fruit there. There's sales that maybe I forgot that I needed to follow up on. So what I would do is actually look at your metrics Monday morning and think who is in there that you could follow up with that you haven't been able to get a hold of. And also send out last-ditch effort emails. So maybe there's some people that haven't replied back to you, or they keep saying yes, they're interested, they just haven't had time to look at it, or they will call us. So send out a last-ditch email. Drop the price to whatever you need to. Do not lose a sale to price. It is one of the easiest things for us to get approved. I'm not saying discount everything. I'm just saying don't leave money on the table. Get into your banks. I also happen to think that bank referrals are the lowest hanging fruit we have. They are there expecting to see us. They want to see us and they're getting paid to refer us. So don't not go see your banks this week. Use your BNI and your chamber if you have clients in there to leverage PRN. I give everyone in my BNI the same price and I give everyone 55% off. I get it approved, and the reason I do that is not that I need to, it's because I actually want them to use Paychex so they can see they like it, they like the website, potentially working in kinks out if we need to, and then they can refer us easier if they're bought into the service. So I would strongly recommend, if you haven't thrown this out there yet, to your BNI, maybe send them out an email on Monday saying anyone in BNI that joins this week gets 55% off, or whatever it needs to be to get the job done. I would recommend revisiting your last 3 months of sales, maybe even 6 months of sales if you don't have that many, which is okay, And follow up to see if there's referral opportunities. It's very easy for us to forget maybe there would be an opportunity down the road. Follow up to see if there's a workers' comp opportunity to refer over to your partner at the agency, or health insurance, or 401k, or maybe even ASO or PEO, and refer them out and let your partners do the work. I'm here for a resource. If y'all need me, you have my phone number, and I'm happy to help anyone I can. And I hope everybody crushes it out there. Good luck.